Hey, music lovers, it's David Raleigh. I am honored to be in the home of Bobby Nesbitt here in the Florida Keys. It's so exciting to get invited into a home of a celebrity in town. Bobby, thank you for having me.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
It's so exciting. This is a pleasure because you play, of course, you are a legend in this town. You have played many, many years here in the Keys and in Key West and up the Florida Keys and around the world. Tell me how you found Key West. I know that secretly, I'm going to tell the viewers, he's a New Yorker like me.
Yeah.
But he got here and he's going to tell us about it.
Right. No, for Western New York, actually. I was born in Rochester, New York. And then after graduating from college, I moved to New York City, like everybody did, wanted to be on stage. And whenever I go to auditions, I'd find they were more interested that I played piano than, that millions of people can act and sing and everything. But so few play piano and so few play and sing at the same time. And so that's what people were interested in. And then I came to Key West and I just kind of stayed. I came for a vacation and stayed and started doing piano bars. And after about 6 or 7 years, I moved to Europe for 3 years and worked great places there, the Harry's New York bars and the Savoy Hotel for a year. Came back to Key West and got a job in California at the Fairmont Hotel, San Francisco it was supposed to be 2 months. That lasted 3 years. And then I used to do Key West in Europe, and now I'm back in Key West again. And so that's it, like in 30 seconds. There's a whole lot of clubs in 30 years and hotels and dives and bars and stuff, but that's my story.
Well, one of the great things that Bobby does, as I've heard him a few times, is he brings a bit of sophistication to the Key West scene. A lot of the beach music and a lot of the rock and roll that goes on here is fantastic, but sometimes you just want to sit down and hear some familiar Broadway show tunes and hear some songs that relate to your family and just feel good and sit and sing along, and that's kind of what Bobby does. Tell us, how do you find that kind of music as it relates to everything else in Key West, and what makes you hold the torch up for good, as a cabaret or, as we say, lounge music?
Right. Well, they call it, the Great American Songbook. These are the classics of the 30s, 40s, 50s. It's the Gershwins and Cole Porter and Jerome Kern and Irving Berlin. And, I just love them. I think as a solo singer pianist, they work so well. Much more difficult music than pop music today. I mean, you play piano, chords and the progressions and everything and the intervals and the lyrics especially are really, and I just love them, and it is sophisticated music, and people do enjoy it because Key West doesn't offer as much to this group that wants to hear this type of stuff or some Broadway, unfortunately, so. But I just love playing it.
Well, when you are in Key West, please look up and find out where Mr. Nesbitt is playing. It's a privilege to hear him play and hear him sing and hear and to be around the people who love his music and who follow him everywhere he goes, and you'll become a fan too, as I have. Thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate it. Thanks. It's so nice to be in this house. And thank you guys for supporting live music and for watching Key TV.